Hi, my name is Ralph, and I like to smoke and drink. And yesterday at the bar, when I was smoking and drinking, there was a man who walked up. He was on the sidewalk. I was on the patio. He came up to me and he said, "May I have a cigarette?" I said, "No, sorry." And he became angry with me and upset. And he was like, "Really? You're not going to give me a cigarette?" I said, "No, sorry." And then he was like, "Oh, are you kidding?" And at this point, I turned ever so slightly this way and I ignored him because now I was like, I don't care what you have to say. You asked me for a cigarette. I said no. And that's it. I'm not the one with the smoking problem here. You are. You made an attempt to solve it, but the attempt was failed. It was a failed attempt. You're a grown adult. If you want to smoke, yeah, you can ask me for a cigarette, but I don't have to give it to you. You can go buy your own cigarettes. You're a grown man. If you can't, then you shouldn't be smoking. Also, to the man who is at the bar all the time. I see this man. He was inside the bar. He dresses to the nines. Always nice clothes. I've never seen him in anything that was like faded. Okay, everything is always like nice and new. Well, he goes around the bar and he asks people for cigarettes as well, and people give them to him because he's like known there, and everybody's like, "Yeah, you're my friend," and they give him cigarettes, and he doesn't smoke them. He stashes them, and so we noticed that, and he came up to me and my boyfriend and asked us for a cigarette. Well, specifically my boyfriend, who he was smoking a cigarette, and he said, "May I have a cigarette?" And my boyfriend, he said, "No." And he looked at my boyfriend and said, "Oh, that's fine." And then he said, "No worries." And then he walked away. I find that wrong as well. You know, he asked for a cigarette, my boyfriend said no, and he was fine with it. I find that also, I'm offended by both. And, anyway. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. It smells like barbecue. It smells like he's barbecuing. Yeah, I basically had a pen on while I was making this video, and I was getting ready to clean it, but I forgot about it. It was the cast iron, and now I'm using these pillows to blow the smoke out because the whole house smells like smoke. And oh my god. There was a fire. I was not paying attention. Oh my god.